Habari Entertainment proudly presents Habari Live.
Habari Live.
From Phoenix, Arizona. And you're listening to the Habari Live podcast, the show that brings you news, sports, and entertainment for people who love HabariEntertainment.com. Here are your hosts, Aisha, Jimmy, and Damon Dipleen Ellison. Let's get it going. We are all the way live.
Test, 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 test. Go over there. Test, test, test. Nope. I don't know.
Yeah,
Test,
I'm not
test.
sure. It was working earlier. There you go. There you go.
Test, test, test. Yeah, that's
No.
it. That's it. It was working. Sorry about that. If you didn't hear, who knows what's going on with the microphone. Thank you for telling us, everyone. We appreciate it. But what's the next story on the rundown?
On the rundown, this week, Democrats are slamming Republicans after the Kennedy Center's Opera House was quietly renamed after Melania Trump.
Did they really pass that shit?
Lawmakers say that the change was snuck in through obscure legislation without a proper debate.
Man, I cannot believe that they took John F. Kennedy's name off something and put Melania.
And put Melania on it. Yep, they sure did.
I can't believe they did that. I'm 100%. I cannot believe that
without
they
a
did that.
single person voting on whether or not they wanted to change it.
Melania? Dog, you took off Kennedy's name and put on Melania. Man, dog. These people have special ed, man. I cannot believe that they did that. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. I guess, man.
Yeah.
That's like taking off a real hero and putting on a loser. Like Melania she was a stripper, right? I mean, she taking dirty pictures online, and this is the person we taking for Kennedy, a person who lost his life for the boy. What? Man, dog. Man, Republicans, boy, I don't get it.
Yep.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
And to end out his week, Trump signed an executive order targeting homeless encampments. He signed the executive order pushing cities and states to clear homeless encampments to make it easier to remove unsheltered individuals from public spaces.
Mm-mm.
The order redirects federal funding towards addiction and mental health treatment facilities and prioritizes grants for jurisdictions enforcing bans on street camping, loitering, and open drug use. Officials, including Attorney General Pam Bondi, were asked to reverse legal consent decrees or court precedents that limit forced removals or commitment. Trump's message: restore public order, framing homelessness as a public safety issue.
Oh man, I mean, I agree that there needs to be services for the mental ill and those that are having issues with drugs and alcohol.
For substance abuse.
But we have other people that become homeless because they couldn't pay their health care bills. We have people that's come homeless because they cannot afford rent right now, and rent is really, really high. I don't understand how we can just make it illegal to be homeless without first putting in infrastructure to make sure that everyone has a place to go. We haven't done much on making housing affordable. All of us have been suffering over the last 5 years if we saw rent, groceries, and everything go up because of COVID. We saw all these things go up. We haven't seen anything go down. You know how they are. You know, the prices of anything, nothing ever goes down. They do everything they can to rise and raise all these prices, but they never go down. We have to make this the new normal. And people can't afford it, man. 1-bedroom apartment, man. I was reading this online. 1-bedroom apartment here in Phoenix. it was on 51st Avenue and Thomas. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and they wanted $1,400, $1,450 a month. Now, Thomas is not a great area. It is not a great area. It's not great at all. And the fact that in those neighborhoods we got people charging $1,400 for rent,
check this,
is
2180.
insane.
You said that was closer to downtown, right?
Right.
2180 for a 1 bedroom on 50 East Fillmore Street in Phoenix. That's closer to downtown also.
Right.
$2,100 for a 1 bedroom apartment.
I mean,
a 1 bed, 1 bath.
And we're wondering why people can't afford these things.
Right.
We're wondering why the homelessness is spiking. We're wondering why people can't afford anything. I mean, this is why. Who can afford this? Who can afford all this motherfucking money, man? It's just way too much, man, and it's killing people. The wages aren't going up. Mm-hmm. Federal wages haven't moved in I don't know how long.
16 years.
It's still $7 for
and
federal.
25 cents.
So most of these broke ass companies and broke ass states are gonna do everything they can to make sure that the wages stay low.
Yep.
We're just, man, I just don't understand what they think we're supposed to do in these situations. You just make it illegal to be homeless. Like what the hell is that gonna do?
Yep.
That's not gonna make it anything better for anyone to just make it illegal.
Yep. And critics are saying that and critics like the National Advocacy Group and the Democrat state and city officials are warning that this order is punitive, vague, and risks criminalizing homeless individuals without addressing the root cause, like you said earlier, housing shortages. Mm-hmm. They argue that the shift from housing first to enforcement and institutionalization is both outdated and harmful.
It's the way that the right looks at homelessness is just, they just look at everyone as they're all on drugs.
Yep.
And they're all crazy and they all just need to be in some home. But the fact that he didn't set any money aside,
nope,
no money, zero funds were allocated for this. Now they said that they were going to put some funds into trying to put some things into
for mental health
facilities,
but not for actual
nothing
housing
for actual housing. So you just assuming that all of these people are drug addicts.
Yeah.
When we all know that's not the fucking case. There are people who have kids, women with kids, men with kids that are trying to make the best out of their situation. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Amani, I'm in a budget suites with 1 bed for $1,400 because I couldn't afford the deposits and rents in Texas. They wanted you to make 4 times the rent per month. Who's out here making, man?
That's the exact sentiment we're talking about right there.
Man, talk to him, man. This is why people are suffering. And people are sitting around acting like this stuff is no big deal. Like Mark R. Well, that's cheap. That's cheap for you. But the average American is only making $35,000, $40,000. How are they supposed to afford this? This is impossible for them.
When they have 2, 3, 4 kids.
Man, they're not gonna make it. We got people staying in hotels. We're not doing a good job. Newsom lost $24 billion for the homeless. I mean, California has a big problem when it comes to the homeless. I'm hoping Newsom does something, but I do know that his plans haven't worked. And it's liberals there in California, and a lot of them are against putting affordable housing in areas. He's wrong.
Yeah, he said that Newsom has lost $24 million for
$24 billion. Mm-hmm.
But in fact, he did not. He allocated $24 billion of state funds to address homelessness.
Okay.
And that $24 billion has been over the course of 5 or 6 years, since 2019.
Okay.
While homelessness in California has increased
It
despite
has.
this spending,
Yes.
the funds were not lost.
Okay. Well, there you go, man.
They said that an audit criticized the state for not fully tracking how the money was spent and for a lack of data on the program's effectiveness. But the funds were, like I said, they were allocated towards this specific issue. They were not lost for this issue.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, though, man, the problem is the rich when it comes to California. They don't want to live next to people who are poor.
Yep.
They don't want any housing built that's for the people who can't, just affordable housing, and they don't want that. They're against it, and it's ridiculous that we see these people. They act like they care. They liberals and they give a fuck, but I don't want it in my neighborhood.
Right.
They liberals. They care about all these things, but I don't want these poor people around me. So it's a lot of fake people out there, man. It's acting like they care and they don't.
Right.
At least the Republicans are real about it and just scream out, "We don't want them here." The liberals, y'all act like, "Oh, we want them here. We want them here." But in realization, you do everything to keep out affordable housing throughout the whole city. No one can even afford to live in the LA area. And all these Hollywood elites and all these people up there voting to make sure that nobody can afford to live in the city.
Right.
So, I mean, you got to blame yourself, and you're supposed to be liberals, and you're supposed to be somebody that care about the poor and care about those who can't afford to live in the city, and you do nothing.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. Some of these liberals need to look at themselves and
because they
and
could be one
reevaluate.
paycheck away from being in this exact same situation.
Man, California is ridiculous. Arizona's getting ridiculous, and people can't afford this stuff, man. It's not fair.
It's really not.
We just wanna be able to afford a decent home and be able to put food on the table. That's all the people want to do, and most people can't do that in today's economy. Is that all you got? All right, man. So it's ridiculous today. What's going on? We see so much suffering and so many people who do not care about what's going on with their fellow Americans and their fellow people. We have an attitude of get out, get away. We don't care about our neighbors. We don't talk to them anymore. We don't do anything to try to discourage the hate. And we saw the Jubilee, 20 conservatives versus one progressive. And we saw the evil. We saw the guy talking about he's a Nazi, Mr. Connor, and now he lost his job, so he needs help. So he goes online and does a GoFundMe or whatever he's doing,
and raises like
and people immediately start giving the fascists money. This is what this country has come to. You had the lady screaming N-word at 5-year-old kids, and people ran to give her money.
Yep.
Like, this is what we're facing. This is what we're fighting every day, with people who just want to make hate and racism normal. They wish for the old days when they had black water fountains and we saw the white towns are popping up in Missouri and Arkansas. They're talking about all white towns. They somehow think it's okay to discriminate. They've been talking about DEI this, but here they go with they were all white towns. Like, there are risen 1 million all white towns all through this damn country. They want more. It's the all white towns. So Arkansas, they're building one.
Yep.
Missouri, they're building another one, and they're online telling people to come and join them. All white. Even though it's supposed to be illegal to discriminate against people and who wants to buy real estate in what area. But, all white town, yeah. I mean, this is the type stuff that people are dealing with today in America. This is the things that Trump has condoned. This is what they've put in the mind of the right wing. The right wing has went so far to the right. They're fascists, man. So, I mean, we're going to connect the dots between politics, policy, and how both impact our lives. Today, we dive into the DOJ under Trump, man, asking just one day behind bars for former Louisville officer Brett Hankinson. He was convicted of violating Breonna Taylor's civil rights.
Mhm.
This isn't just legal. This isn't just legal news. It's the window into systemic disregard for black lives.
Mhm. You're right.
So the segment we're gonna talk about the DOJ's second recommendation
Mhm.
for the person who killed. Well, I don't think that he was just shooting. I don't think he's the person that shot the
Mhm.
fatal shot.
Yeah.
But the DOJ and Trump, they just disrespected Breonna Taylor's case by sending down what they think they said the officers should only get 1 day in jail.
Right.
Luckily, they ignored him and they end up giving him 3 years. But it's just disgusting that they would put their fucking nose in it and let everybody know that they don't give a fuck about anybody's civil rights.
Right. So let's go ahead and break it down. In mid-July of this year, the DOJ formally filed for Hankinson, the only officer who was been criminally convicted in Breonna Taylor's case, to serve just 1 day in jail, like you said. Effectively, the time that he had been in prison should have been served, according to Trump, coupled with the probation that he was going to be given.
Right. And they justified this by saying he didn't fire the shot that killed Breonna and had been disqualified from policing, yet federal guidelines recommends 11 to 14 years for what he did.
Right. And the recommendation, which outraged a lot of civil rights advocates, including the Congressional Black Caucus and the National Urban League, condemning it as intolerable and proof that Black lives are undervalued.
I mean, the fact that Trump's DOJ had to come out and make sure that they shit on Breonna Taylor's life, and they say, we don't care if they violated her civil rights. We don't care if it was the wrong house and they just start shooting up the place. We don't care. We don't care, man. 1 day in jail is what they said. And then they turn around and the Trump voters want to look at you and say, what has he ever did that was racist? I don't understand. What did he do? As he lets people know daily, he does not give a fuck about anyone besides himself, and especially not black people. It's pretty disgusting, man. And this is what we're dealing with. And people want to sit around and act like this behavior is normal. It's not. This is not normal. This is disgusting. And for him to come out and say, "Oh, we only want 1 day for him," that's what we suggest. And they thought that this was gonna go off because the judge was a Trump appointed judge. So they figured that, oh yeah, we'll be able to push this through, get this, and before we can really distract from the Epstein file and get everybody riled up about this, because I really think that's what they were doing. But this is what they were doing. So they were trying to roll back police accountability. This is what they're doing. They want to get rid of fucking cameras on the officers. Even though these cameras have broken so many cases open, shown how many times that these officers aren't shit. How they treat people like trash, talk to people like trash, because they think they better than somebody because they a police officer. It's disgusting behavior, man. And for them to try to make sure that the people to look the other way while this guy gets a day is just even disgusting, more disgusting. This leniency didn't just happen in isolation. Trump's DOJ also pulled back on broader police reform tools, canceling consent decrees in cities like Louisville and Minneapolis. Agreements from the Biden era aim at institutional accountability.
And a former DOJ official there even rescinded some of the findings for civil rights abuses, signaling a wide rollback of monumentum from the George Floyd and Breonna Taylor era.
Yeah, man, the momentum from that Black Lives Matter push through, the momentum from Breonna Taylor. It's just disgusting, man, that these people come in and just let you know they don't care
at all.
that they just think that he thinks the police can just do whatever the fuck they want to, bust people's heads, fuck people up. Because he doesn't. I mean, this is how racists act. You know, dude, people have rights.
Yep.
We have the 4th. We have the 5th. We have the 14th. We have these amendments for a reason, and these people just don't care, don't give a fuck about no one.
Even when being cited the amendments and their rights back to their face, they
right.
still don't care.
No, they don't care, man. They do not care. This isn't just about one officer or one case. It's about a justice system that still decides who deserves humanity.
Yep.
Breonna deserves better.
Yep.
And so do we. So does our community. So does our states, our cities, our country. We deserve better.
Yep. And if Trump's DOJ thinks that one day is enough, then it's on us to raise hell for the other 364. So go ahead and stay with us, because up next we're going to be digging into the impact of the rollback on police reform across the country and how local communities are now fighting back.
From Louisville to Minneapolis, the resistance is growing, and we're breaking it all down and just letting people know exactly what you need to do. What does this mean for our cities? What does this mean for people who get pulled over by these corrupt officers? Critics argue this isn't just legal nuance. It isn't a signal that justice for victims like Breonna is deprioritized under Trump's DOJ. Morgan McGarvey, local rep, called it morally reprehensible.
Yep. And groups like the Leadership Conference on Civil and Human Rights say that it betrays the DOJ's mission, calling the one-day request an insult to dignity and the value of Black lives.
You know, we all know Black Lives Matter, and the NFL were protesting back in the day, and you know how Donald Trump felt about that. He frequently disparaged Black Lives Matter. He labeled them anarchist. He also famously criticized NFL players for kneeling against racial injustice, calling them disrespectful to the flag.
Call them SOBs.
Right. Call them SOBs. Disrespectful.
Got Colin Kaepernick fired.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. But
you're right. And this aligns with the DOJ's attitude, which is a pattern where civil rights are pushed aside in favor of law and order, rhetoric, and centralizing authority.
It's disgusting out here, man. It's just nasty. You know, people not perfect. Might have a bad day, man. Things might not be going the best for you, and you run into the police officers, and instead of them escalating, trying to make you feel like, hey, we care about what's going on, man, they make you feel like trash. They make you feel even worse. They come up talking trash to you, belittling you. This is the police officers we have, man, in today's world. I'm watching videos, this police officer, she cracking jokes and just demeaning, racial crazy jokes. And nothing has happened to this lady yet that I know of. She's dropping N-bombs. Just ridiculous how this officer was acting. Disgusting. Treating these kids who were waiting to go to work like they're drug dealers. Do you have some drugs in your socks? The kids haven't been done. They haven't been, no one said that they was doing anything criminal. But first thing they do, you know, we all see this policing in America and how terrible it is. There are some good officers. I'm not saying 100% of them are bad. But when
there's too many bad ones.
You have someone bad and no one says anything. It's what are we supposed to do? And if it wasn't for these cameras now, we wouldn't even see this behavior. We wouldn't even know what's going on.
Yep.
as their thin blue line, they will keep it secret. So Trump's DOJ stance on Hankinson and undoing police reform efforts, it's clear, man. Policy choices communicate values. These aren't just court filings. They reflect who's prioritized in our justice system. Yep. And we know it's not black people. We know it's not poor people. Mm-hmm. They don't care about us, man. And it's not just about race. We see so many people, man, get treated like trash. I'll never forget that in here when the guy was in the hotel, they thought he had a gun. He had a BB gun.
Pull up his pants.
Dude tried to pull his pants up. They smoked that man, shot that man so many times. Had this dude so scared. End up he didn't have nothing but a BB gun. They done shot him all up. White guy. It don't matter what color you are, man. They come to kill you. Their lives is more important to you because they're police officers. So Hankinson was sentenced to 33 months in prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release. The judge luckily rejected the Justice Department's disgusting recommendation for a significantly shorter sentence, throwing it in the face of black people and everybody else who cares about what's going on with these crooked cops. It's important to note that Hankinson was the only officer directly involved in the raid to be convicted on criminal charges. Yep. The officers who fatally shot Breonna Taylor were not charged criminally at either the state or the federal level. The charges against Joshua James and Kyle Meany were initially more severe, but some were dismissed by a federal judge though still they face other charges.
Mm-hmm. So, to our listeners, we need you to stay informed, raise your voices, and contact your representatives. And we also need you to stay engaged because the fight for accountability continues with or without federal action.
That's real, man. I like one thing I always say, man, this is not a black issue. I know everybody like to divide everyone up in colors and races, but this is an American problem, man. Our police officers are out of control. We saw what they did to the autistic kid. Shot up an autistic kid in front of his fucking family.
And then you got people like Candace Backstrom. Do you realize who the cops deal with? Liars, criminals that should be in prison. No, they're not always liars. Most of them are innocent people who get pulled over for simple traffic violations.
Right. And that thought pattern that you have, Miss Candace, is the reason why our police officers are so terrible.
Yep.
Because when you think everybody is a liar and a criminal that should be in prison, then that's how you're going to treat everybody. I'm sorry, Douglas Goen, you're just showing your racism. It's not a black issue. A lot of white people are shot by the police all the time. Yeah, I just don't give a fuck about each other. But I do. I care about those who are being shot. I care about police mistreatment, no matter the color. They treat poor people, sometimes even rich people, like trash. Mm-hmm. Not many, because most of the time, just like Gazelle is running around in the federal prison jogging. She's out for a jog. Epstein's co-defendant. She's out for a jog. That's how the bump. Raping little kids. She's out for a jog. But the guy who stole a car, he can't leave Depop.
Right.
He can't leave the yard. He's being treated like he's killed $700,000. 700,000 people. She's out raping little kids, but she can go out for a jog. That's how the rich are treated. While the poor who just
when the paraplegic
I couldn't pay. Yeah, I couldn't pay my traffic ticket, and I'm getting treated like shit. Like I done killed 50 people. I have to agree with you, Kevin. They support a pedophile and they openly do not care
that he's a felon.
Don't care that he's in the Epstein Files. Oh, what about Clinton? What about Clinton? What about your dude? Your dude is in there. What are you talking about, Marco? I'm not sure what you're talking about, bro. So that's all for this segment, man. I just anybody else have any other thoughts about the disgustingness of our DOJ coming out and trying to make sure that Breonna Taylor's killer and or killers get no time? What precedent is that setting for the future?
Right.
That we know that the DOJ is not going to do anything to protect the citizens. And most of the time, when it comes to racial issues and issues of poor people being treated badly, the federal government is supposed to be there to have your back.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout history, that's what people have went to because the states have been pieces of shit. But now we don't have a fucking DOJ that's worth a damn.
Yep.
And they do not care at all. So it's insane to watch, and it's fucking disgusting. It must be our white privilege, and I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say anything about white privilege. I think that these police officers are bad, no matter what color you are. They just make bad decisions. Their training is bad. They going around pulling people over, fucking with people, terrorizing people. And I don't think that white privilege has anything really to do with it because they treat everyone bad. Clinton hasn't been relevant to Democratic policies for 20 years. Trump is the leader of the cult. I don't care if Clinton goes to jail. I really don't. If he's in the Epstein Files,
saying they
pack him
idolize
up.
A criminal is ridiculous coming from a maggot.
Pack him up, man. Right. Y'all idolize the criminal.
Right.
The criminal, the biggest criminal with 34 felonies. 34. Black fatigue is real, man. Go be racist somewhere else, man. This is who these white inbreds are. Hey, it's a lot of inbreds in this comment section right now, man. Always with some racist stuff, man. They have nothing else to do. Nothing else to do. Nothing. I think they should release the files regardless of me too. I agree with you. I don't majority of pedophiles. Hey, right now they're protecting one in the White House. I don't know if majority of them, but hey, it's I don't know the numbers when it comes to that. But they're definitely protecting Trump right now.
If Trump ain't the leader, then who is, Leo?
We know who the leader is. Trump is the leader of
the biggest cult,
the deep state, and everything that y'all been yelling and screaming about. He is the swamp. He created the swamp. He's a swamp thing, a swamp monster. He is it. He lives in the swamps, eats snakes and rattlesnakes and snails at night. He's a disgusting person, man. And y'all run with that dude because why? You're disgusting. You like him because you're a disgusting, evil person that want to see other people's fall, want to see other people suffer because your life in the trailer park is trash. That's why. Your life when the hurricanes hit you and your house rolls away.
Racist and proud. Been getting called this for years now. It's a term of love.
Yeah. No, dude, that's great.
Good for you.
Good luck with your life, bro. I hope it sucks as much as it did the first
There's
half.
There's 300 members of Project 2025. They're all cabinet members now.
There's 300. Yep. And they all told us over and over and over that it wasn't true. That Trump had nothing to do with Project 2025. They all told us that we were liars, that we were listening to fake media, and we didn't know what we were talking about. Trump lied again. Hires all of them, put them in his cabinet. What does maggot say? Nothing. They go on with their life. Like always. Like always. Anytime there's a lie, they just, it's okay. Yes, the founder of Heritage Foundation, he definitely passed away. He was one of the many people that passed away this week.
Yep.
The second race is with Hulk Hogan. But, a lot of people were celebrating, man. A lot of people were celebrating 2 races down. We do want to say pay our respects to the Ozzy Osbourne, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and was it Maggiano the trumpet player who did the big songs in the 70s. He also passed, man. And there was a couple more people too, man, that I'm they're on their names on the tip of my tongue. But it's been a crazy week when it comes to that. And a lot of people were talking about, how the people die in threes, but I was disagreeing with that, man. This week should have proved that, because it was way more than 3 that passed away this week. It's been a crazy week when it comes to the famous people passing. So
maggots are the dumbest lot on earth, easily fooled. They aren't even trying anymore.
They don't care, bro. They don't care. They really don't. As long as Trump is in charge, as long as other people are suffering, they really don't care. That's how they are. Sitting around crying and whining about how bad their life is and everybody who took their jobs. Mm-hmm. But hey, man, we're gonna. And speaking of taking their jobs, let's talk about a bit about that South Park episode this week, man. Was it not amazing?
The most hilarious shit ever.
Oh man, I loved it. Oh man, I loved it. Fat Trump walking through the desert with his tighty whities on
before they fell off.
Oh man, it was love. Man, a lot of Trumpers online wanting to see the duo from the South Park get fired and banned and kicked out the country. These people kill me, man. I thought y'all was for free speech. You want Colbert off the air. You want the South Park creators fired. What happened to the free speech? Oh, it doesn't go past y'all saying N-word on Twitter. That's all it's about. Or anybody else getting roasted, y'all don't want to hear that. But if it's long as it's Trump, it's okay. Like, I don't understand. I don't watch Jewish. What, bro? Y'all got to stop being so racist, man.
Why do more Europeans have a better grasp on politics than Americans?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about. At least we know
Black
all
toxic.
The sides are the same thing.
Followed by black toxic ghetto fatigue is real.
He's so dumb. He's so racist, bro. So what? Fat girls say fat all the time. You can't call them fat? Like, I don't understand. Y'all want to say the N-word, so go ahead, man. Say it. Say it to your boss at work. Just start kicking them out. Do your thing, bro. Nobody's stopping you. This America. Free speech. Say all the N-words you want to.
Just know y'all gonna be called some saltines.
Hey, it's consequences, man. You're gonna face consequences. You're gonna. That's all. But do what you want to do, bro.
Right. You
go at it.
You gonna FAFO?
Go
the wrong
at
motherfucker?
It. Go at it. Just like I was talking about the dude from Jubilee. He want to holler and scream. He's Nazi. He's fascist. He's for the autocracy.
My only problem with South Park is they're the only ones they're allowed to be offensive.
They do get a lot of. I was wondering how they got away with showing the dude pee-pee. Like, how did they get away with showing that little stuff? Well, they put googly eyes on it, so it's like what?
And they made it talk.
What? Like, it's crazy, man. The dude, man, it's insane, man. South Park gets away with a lot. They definitely do. It's some things that I've never seen other cartoons get away with. Like, it's insane. But long as they roasted Trump, I'm okay with it.
Hey, and then followed by the devil coming out and said he finna sue because they ruined his reputation. Putting him in bed with Trump.
Like, man, you ruined my reputation putting me in the bed with Trump, man. I'm suing. I want $53 billion. Oh man, dog. It's crazy, man. I want to give
Saltines now at least call me trailer park trash. That's funny.
Oh man, you think people aren't tired of MAGA? Man, people are sick of MAGA.
The white trash fatigue is very real,
man. And the thing is about MAGA, they can never think of their own words.
They never can. They always taking somebody else's words.
Always taking somebody else's words. That somebody else. Black fatigue has been around for decades, and they just gonna take it and make it their own shit. Woke, we've been talking about that since the 90s. They take it and make it their own shit.
Right.
Like, can y'all just come up with your own fucking words?
No,
just create one by yourself. Man, it's amazing. Yeah, man, dog, I just don't understand. Red hippopotamus, you need to go talk to somebody about your Jewish hate, bro. Just go talk to somebody. You need some help.
Oh man.
just go talk to someone, man. So this next segment, man, we want to talk about how Trump has blamed Obama and MLK
What's up, Jay?
for his Epstein file debacle. He's getting caught up in the debacle. He's trying to distract from all the things that's happening to MAGA this week. So who does he blame? The black man. He blames the black guy. Barack Hussein Obama. Barack Hussein Obama.
That's exactly
Obama. He's Obama. It was Obama.
That's exactly how he
Obama
talks
did it. And like, dog, what? For real? This is what you have? I don't get it, man. I'm so lost, man. So, oh, man, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for staying with us, guys. So, like you said, we got a hot one for everybody in this next segment. And, I just think that it's going to be very hilarious.
Mhm.
So, stay tuned and drop your comments.
I mean, I don't even know where to start on this one, man. We're talking about former President Barack Obama finally clapping back at Donald Trump after some truly wild accusations.
Mhm.
Trump is now claiming once again that Obama tried to rig the 2016 election against him. He won. I mean, I really don't understand what he's crying about. And then it's just silly.
Right. And let's be real. This is not new. Trump has been pushing the Obama was behind a coup narrative for years now. But now with the Epstein Files dropping and all kinds of questions swirling around that and how powerful people are suddenly, boom, here comes the Obama treason headlines from Trump.
It's the old switch up, the old bait and switch.
Epstein Files drop
and suddenly Trump is sharing an AI-generated video of Obama getting arrested in the Oval Office. I was going to play that for you, but we're not going to play it. It's like a Marvel alternate universe, man. And who does he go after first? Surprise, surprise. Barack Hussein Obama.
Yep. Always the same playbook. The minute that accountability is knocking at his front door, he reaches for his favorite boogeyman, the black man with power. And let's be honest, Trump's base eats it up like a Sunday dinner every single time. Give me the red meat.
Red meat.
Steaks.
It's red meat for his base. Obama's office hit back hard this time. His spokesman called Trump's claims fucking ridiculous and bizarre. And it's a weak distraction from the real issue that he's a fucking pedophile rapist.
Yep. And you're exactly right. And here's the direct quote. Out of respect for the office of the presidency, our office does not normally dignify the constant nonsense and misinformation. But these claims are outrageous enough to merit one.
That's some high-class shade right there, man. And the statement goes on to say that nothing declassified undercuts the clear conclusion Russia did interfere in 2016. But that didn't change any votes, and that was backed by a 2020 bipartisan report led by Senator Marco the Ears Rubio.
Yep.
Now, his big-ass ears was in there. He heard everything because we know his ears big as a motherfucker, and he heard it. And so why is he changing this? Why is he changing their story now?
Right. But, this whole thing, this whole conspiracy now is falling apart. Because now we've got Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah, that one. Tulsi Gabbard. She's declassifying emails and jumping on the Obama coup bandwagon. According to her, Officials in Obama's administration tried to bury the intelligence and basically stage a years-long coup.
Look, we've been down this stupid ass road before. We've been down this road. We've been down it. We know the bumps. We know the turns.
He's Colombian now.
We know what's going on. We understand what street we on. We've seen this playbook so many times. We've been down this fucking road. We know everything about this fucking road. And every time the heat is fucking on, Trump, whether it's indictments, sexual assault verdicts, civil fraud cases, or now the Epstein links or files, he goes full distraction mode. Oh, look, it's Obama. Oh, look, it's MLK.
Yep.
Look at it. Look at them. Look at the black guy, not me. Anybody but fucking me. I'm not taking accountability for anything. And we all know his playbook. He never admits he's wrong. He never admits that he did anything wrong. He never will. That's his playbook. Never admit that you're wrong. It doesn't matter how much fucking evidence is in your face. Just keep saying you didn't do it and point at the next guy.
Yep. It's desperation. And now it's getting dangerous because posting these deep fakes of former presidents being arrested, that's not just bad taste. It's toxic propaganda. And it fuels a base that already believes that the whole government is out to get them.
It's insane, man. It's insane that we got these people now straight up talking about Obama 24/7. Fox News has went all the way in. They don't even want to talk about the motherfucking Epstein Files anymore. They talking about Obama was trying to put together a coup. And let's not forget what else Trump said. Obama was the leader of the fucking gang, is what he said, that tried to steal the election from him. Man, this ain't an episode of Power. This is real life. You're talking about a former president, your predecessor, and you're out here using loaded language like gang because he's black and treason. Like, it's ridiculous, man. And it's disgusting.
Yep. You're right. And calling Obama the leader of the gang feels like yet another dog whistle.
Right.
So let's go ahead and be real here. It plays on a certain kind of fear, especially among his MAGA crowd. This is not accidental.
No, man, it's dog whistles. This is rhetoric. This is the rhetoric that they use to make sure that everybody knows that they're racist and they hate black people.
Right. Obama sent your jobs overseas.
That's what he does. So here's the question, my listeners, my people. Why now? We all know why now. The Epstein Files. Why Obama? Why is it always Obama? Why? Because they know you hate and they know the MAGA is going to eat it up. It's Obama, the boogeyman. They call Biden Biden because they say he was ran by Obama.
Right.
Like it's ridiculous. Why this AI arrest video? And I can't believe that he posted that shit. The treason talks. Just days after the Epstein Files is dropped, and days after the picture comes out of him putting his name on his pubes, drawing a little naked lady, telling him the great things about secrets. Like how disgusting this man was talking, and all of you guys ignore it. Ignore it. You don't care. If this was Obama and all this stuff came about him drawing these naked ladies, y'all would be losing y'all minds.
Losing it. Just like they lost their minds when Clinton got a little oral pleasure.
Exactly.
But, that's the real tea. And he knows those files are going to shake some powerful trees. He's trying to change the subject, and unfortunately, our media landscape lets him do that every single time. Because guess what? Outrage sales.
It sure does, man. It sure does. But we're not buying it.
Yep.
We see the fucking whack-ass distraction for what it is, and we're going to keep bringing it. We're going to keep bringing it up. We're going to keep bringing y'all the truth. We're going to keep talking about it. No matter how much they try to distract and try to put it on Obama and Martin Luther King, we're going full into this Cheeto. Because we know what he's doing.
Yep.
The pedo Cheeto. Kevin sucks Cheetos, right? Man, these people are amazing, man. So no matter how messy this shit gets, man, we're gonna keep talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Painting of Clinton in a dress on Epstein's wall. Just so I haven't seen that, but I don't care. Like, y'all conservatives really think that because a liberal was on this island or messing with Epstein, or you think we really gonna protect them? Y'all don't know nothing about being a liberal. We don't care who the fuck it is.
Right. That's why we said release it.
If it's fucking if it's fucking Clinton, I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. Release it. Fuck what? Why we gonna protect all these rich motherfuckers? We seen who was on there, but so on the list who's saying on that birthday card who was saying happy birthday to him is all Alan Dershowitz. We got a lot of different people. Clinton, Trump, all type people names are popping up, and more is gonna pop up. And I don't give a fuck who it is. If they were on there doing wrong things, they need to be outed. You the motherfuckers that want to protect your king. You the motherfuckers want to do anything to make sure that Trump don't get in there or don't release the files. The Republicans don't want to vote. They going missing and calling early summers. They're doing everything they can to protect him. The liberals are trying to get it pushed out. They put in votes to trying to get the vote to try to get the files out. The Republicans are doing everything they can to block it. Like, you people are blind.
Yep.
The shit is happening right in front of your fucking face because motherfucking Fox News didn't tell you. You're not gonna listen.
Right. They're just trolls. They probably don't even really care about shit. They just pissing people off. Weird psycho behavior.
Yeah, we know. We know. No matter how messy this shit gets, man, we're gonna keep on letting you guys know. Mm-hmm. We're gonna keep on talking about it. And we're gonna keep on making sure that people know that these people are pedos. Pedos. They all in the files. We want the files from the pedo, and the pedophiles are trying to keep us from getting them. Straight up. Yep. They're disgusting people, man.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and take some calls here in just a moment. But first up, let's go ahead and take a look at the real implications of the Epstein Files and who's actually named in these files.
Yeah, man. A lot more names will be coming out, and we'll be talking about it, discussing it, and giving you guys our point of view of what we think about it.
Said Trump gonna start World War III before those come out.
He might, bro. He might. Whatever distraction. If it has to be a bomb as a distraction, that's what he's gonna do. Now, I was listening to Charlemagne the God this week, and he was saying that, they were saying, and I guess I forget the guy he was on, Schultz, I think that his name is, and they were saying that they think that these guys are doing this on purpose, that they're trying to, that these files is some big conspiracy. Now, I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, man. I'm only about facts and truth. But, to me, it didn't sound right. I'm not giving these people out that the Epstein Files was some deep state. Like, I just don't agree, man. And I hate conspiracies without proof. If you don't have any proof, there's no reason to even really talk about the things.
Right.
But if you're protecting pedophiles, man, you may need to reevaluate. You may want to look in the mirror and decide what side you want to be on. I thought y'all cared about Pizzagate. Remember that? Yeah, y'all was at Pizza Hut trying to save kids. Mm-hmm. Now you don't care anymore. You don't want to. Oh, we don't care anymore. I thought y'all cared about the kids. Oh, it was when it was liberals. When you thought it was Hillary Clinton, then it was let's go gung ho. Let's do it. But it comes out as Trump. We should forget about this stuff. Let's stop talking about it. Why are you guys talking about this stuff so much? What? I mean, this is disgusting, man. So we're going to go on and we're going to show you some clips this week of some of the things that, that they've been doing, trying to make you guys forget about what's going on. So we're going to dive into the madness unfolding across the U.S. and beyond, from political hypocrisy to straight up violence. It's time to unpack the latest insanity. Buckle up.
Let's go ahead and play the video where Trump put out a person holding on an Epstein photo during one of his rallies.
He was during one of his rallies. The people in the rallies were yelling and screaming to get the person out as they had held up a photo with him and Epstein.
And we're going to stop it. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Look.
Go home to your mom, darling. Go home. Get him out of here. Out.
Look how they treating people. Look at it. These rallies were disgusting. Man, these rallies just reminds me of the KKK, man. Thank you, Jay. We definitely will speak the truth and the word. He definitely needs to be out. I agree. Thanks for watching from TikTok. Dude, look how these people are acting. This guy holds up a picture of Donald Trump and Epstein. And what are they doing? They're booing them. Why are you booing them? Like, you should have been looking at those fucking pictures and realizing that this dude is the main person in the fucking files. But they didn't want to hear that. Oh, we want the Epstein Files. They think it's going to be even though the main person who's in all the pictures with this dude, he's in more pictures than his fucking wife with him. And y'all talking about the right, the left, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton. Like, dude, think for yourself for one fucking second. We got this dude in all type pictures. We got Epstein talking about this dude. So let's
Somebody said if Trump took his hair off on national TV, it would give peace for like 3
man.
weeks.
So let's go into I don't know how it's going straight into this. Hold on. Let's take a second. We're gonna talk about because Stephen Colbert, he was discussing Trump. The party of small government is making CBS fire its late night host. It's not really connected to this, but I wanted to play Stephen talking about why he think he was why his show was ended. It's down one more.
On Friday, Donald Trump posted, "I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings." How dare you, sir? Would an untalented man be able to compose the following satirical witticism? Go yourself.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. The president went on, "I hear Jimmy Kimmel is next." Nope. No, absolutely not, Kimmel. I am the martyr, okay? Okay, there's only room for one on this cross, and I gotta tell you, the view is fantastic from up here. I can see your house.
So, they say that the guy was dismissed because the show doesn't make any money. Mm-hmm. CBS did get its merger on July 7, 2024. American media company Skydance Media and Paramount Global announced a definitive agreement to merge in a deal valued at $8 billion, forming a new entity known as Paramount Skydance Corporation. The agreement values the newly formed entity approximately at $28 billion. But before the ink was dry, South Park went scorched earth on Trump. showing him sleeping with the devil, and the desert scene was outrageous as they show a obese Trump in his underwear and his poor little pee-pee laughing at him. So, oh man, dog. So man, it was good, man. We talked about the South Park stuff a little earlier, man, but I just wanted to get that Colbert in there real fast. My live access is suspended. What we do now? We always get suspended on TikTok. Goodness, man. 1.5 billion for South Park. Yeah, man, them boys got paid. They got paid. I think it's 5 seasons they're gonna do. They got paid big money, man. You know, them boys, they've been doing this for what, 25, 26 years now, since about 99. And man, you got to give it to them. They do deserve it. And I just love that they went on Trump and how they did this, man. Good job, man. So, I mean, we're going to go into the next video. We're going to go back into what we were talking about before. I just wanted to get that over with Colbert. Let's get the DOJ.
Should misinformation.
Somebody said that. Somebody press the button or something. We got Trump talking about Obama and being charged with treason. So let's start with the conspiracy carousel. Spinning at full speed, Donald Trump once again deflected from his legal troubles by pointing the finger, this time at Barack Obama. I think we should have a video there. Yeah, Trump blaming. Yeah, there you go.
Tulsi Gabbard has submitted a criminal referral to the Department of Justice. From your perspective, who should the DOJ target as part of their investigation? What specific figures in the Obama administration?
Well, based on what I read, and I read pretty much what you read, it would be President Obama. He started it. And Biden was there with him, and Comey was there, and Clapper. The whole group was there. Brennan, they were all there in a room right here. This was the room. This is much more beautiful than it was then, but that's okay. I have nice pictures up. They came out of the vaults. They were in there for 100 years. This is much more beautiful. We have the Declaration of Independence now in the room, which wasn't here. I guess people didn't feel too good about putting it here, but I do. But you know what? If you look at those papers, they have them stone cold, and it was President Obama. It wasn't lots of people all over the place. It was them too. But the leader of the gang was President Obama, Barack Hussein Obama. Have you heard of him? And except for the fact that he gets shielded by the press for his entire life. That's the one look, he's guilty. It's not a question. You know, I like to say, let's give it time. It's there. He's guilty. This was treason. This was every word you can think of. They tried to steal the election.
Every word you can think of, like the words you just said.
They did things that nobody's ever even imagined, even in other countries. You've seen some pretty rough countries. This man has seen some pretty rough countries, but you've never seen anything like it.
This dude is ridiculous.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
Trump called Obama the leader of the gang.
Oh my goodness.
Claiming that he's guilty of treason for investigating Russia's involvement in the 2016 election.
Oh man. It's sad, man. I mean, this dude has nothing else to come up with but Obama. So let's get this straight. The guy who tried to overthrow democracy wants the guy who tried to protect it locked up. You can't make this shit up, man. You just can't make it up. So let's go to Tulsi Gabbard, man, accuses Obama of a coup. Let's go ahead and play this video. Just want to show you guys how disgusting they've been acting this week. I know most people have seen these videos, but I just wanted to just talk about it and discuss it and show what the hell we've been going through this week. Go ahead, play Tulsi Gabbard.
What would you say to people who believe that you're only releasing these documents now to improve your standing with the president after he said that your intelligence assessments were wrong?
The evidence and the intelligence that has been declassified and released is irrefutable.
Who is saying that she would release this to try to boost her standing with the president? Who has said that? Well, the president has publicly undermined her when it came to Iran. He said she was wrong. He told me that she didn't know what she was talking about. That was on Air Force One on camera. The only people who are suggesting that the director of national intelligence would release evidence to try to boost her standing with the president are the people in this room who constantly try to sow distrust and chaos amongst the president's cabinet. I am with the president of the United States every day. He has the utmost confidence in Director Gabbard. He always has. He continues to. And that is true of his entire cabinet, who is all working as one team to deliver on the promises this president made.
Well, if you could have,
that lady there.
If you could put liar, if liar was a person,
I just can't stand her. She's so fucking disgusting, man. I mean, it's just wild accusations, man. It's crazy. Former Congresswoman and current Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. She's out here claiming Obama attempted a coup. Just saying anything. The press ain't going. They're not going for it. They're not going for it because they already know what happened.
Yep.
We've already seen what all of the reports. We're not going for this stupid ass shit. Mm-hmm. It's dumb.
It is. And she's throwing out criminal referrals like they're confetti. It's all part of this desperate attempt to rewrite history and align herself with Trump's base.
It's just lies.
After
lies. I don't get it, man. And then we got her coming. She blames the intel community for the Epstein Files. That's what she does.
I can't believe she would do something like that.
Man.
But, White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt, like you said, she's blaming the intel community for these Epstein files. And she says that the real problem isn't Epstein or the suppressed files.
She says it's political disinformation from the intelligence community. She's blaming them. Don't believe your eyes is what she's telling you. Just trust the people that's trying to cover up for pedophiles. Mm-hmm. This is disgusting, man. We had Representative Stansberry. She's going to call out the cowardice of the Republican Party as they block the votes to release the files. The people that have been yelling and screaming, release the files. The chance comes and they block it. They go on summer vacation. They don't want to deal with it. So she's calling out their cowardice over these files. Representative Melanie Stansberry dropped the mic during a hearing, calling her colleagues too weak to release the fucking files.
Yep. You're right. And they're hoping that you forget about those files. They want you to forget about those files.
Nope. Not gonna fucking happen. Go ahead and run the video, bro. Which one? It's of Stansberry. I think it's down. Epstein Files. There you go. Stansberry.
Mm-hmm. LA is recognized for 1 minute.
Mr. Speaker, you guys are so weak that you won't even vote to release the files. It's 11:20 p.m. in the middle of the night, and
gentlelady will suspend. The gentlelady will suspend. The House is not in order.
Agenda through Congress and the
gentlelady will suspend. The House is not in order.
They gonna quiet her down.
Mm-hmm. Try to censor.
Banging a gamble for people can't hear the disgusting things that they're doing.
Yep.
In the middle of the night. That's why they always making moves.
That's how Melania got her name on the Kennedy Center.
Disgusting, man. Man, dude. That's not. I just can't.
They do dumb shit like this in the middle of the night to where nobody else can know what's going on.
It's insane. Just insane. So Trump's president immunity boomerang. Now they want to try to say that Obama should be going to jail because he's a treasonous. But you know what, you dumbass? Your Supreme Court said that the president has immunity. You know that? Immunity. That's what you gave him. So you cannot put him in jail for treason because presidents have immunity.
Yep.
Thanks to you. Did you think it was supposed to only go to the Republicans? Only the Republican presidents has immunity?
Yeah,
is that the way you thought it was going to work?
That's exactly
because no, that's not how it's going to work. So you're wrong. Go ahead, run this video the president, talking about the president of immunity of Obama.
The accountability that what is the accountability that you would like to see if this current president is the one who brought the case to the Supreme Court and Chief Justice Roberts made clear in his opinion that a sitting president's responsibilities in office cannot lead to prosecution, immunity? So what is it the President Trump wants regarding President Obama, given that fact? And the special counsel at the time, Durham, when that Supreme Court matter was not in effect, could have charged anyone and did not. So on those 2 points, how do you respond?
Look, the president has made it clear that he wanted these documents to be declassified. He wanted the American people to see the truth, and now he wants those who perpetuated these lies and this scandal to be held accountable. As for what accountability looks like, as the director said, it's in the Department of Justice's hands, and we trust them to move this.
She couldn't give a straight answer to save her life.
Never answers the fucking questions, man. Always deflect. Always deflect. Never answers the fucking questions. The question was, how are you going to prosecute
Obama.
This man for treason if you just got it passed through the Supreme Court that you have immunity, presidential immunity? Only thing he has to say is this was an official presidential act. This was official presidential work. This was official presidential things that were put in place to make sure that we are safe. That's all he got to say. You're done. It doesn't matter what he was doing. It was official presidential work, presidential movements that they put in place. Now, Trump can do it. It's not just for the Republicans. Sorry. Trump wants to prosecute Obama, but oops, his legal team already argued that presidents are immune from prosecution for official acts.
Yep. So if Obama did commit treason, then by Trump's logic, he's off the hook because he has presidential immunity as part of his official presidential acts.
Yeah, that's what they said.
So the only thing Obama's, like you were saying, his team would have to argue is official presidential acts.
Hey, man, you can say that's not how it works. Y'all don't have to agree, but the reporter just asked the question, and your Trumpette, who lies for Trump, couldn't answer the question because she knows the answer. You think that's not how it works. They put it in place that the president for real cannot be prosecuted. They did this.
Maybe the Supreme Court should revoke his presidential immunity.
I wish, but this is what they put in place. Because this is what crooks do. They put in protections for shit that they're going to do in the future because they know that they're a fucking crook. But let's go ahead and play this video, man, of Epstein pleading the fifth on Trump questions. In a resurfaced clip, Epstein refuses to answer if he ever partied with Trump with underage girls, citing the 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendments.
Have you ever had a personal relationship with Donald Trump?
What do you mean by personal relationships?
Have you socialized with him?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18?
Though I'd like to answer that question, at least today, I'm going to have to assert my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
The silence speaks volumes.
I mean,
speaks volumes.
I don't understand how anybody that's a Trumper can watch that video and act like that man is innocent. He said they partied all the time, but when it came to the question of
were there underage girls,
he didn't want to answer that. If it was no, he would just say fucking no. But it was yes, and that's why he had to put in the protections of the 5th, 6th, 4th, and 14th, 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment. Because why? Clearly, Donald Trump was over there messing with young girls.
Yep.
Clearly. Well, I mean, we it's just disgusting, man. So now we got a video of Trump saying that he can pardon Miss Maxwell. Trump reminded everyone he has the power to, I think it's Ghislaine. I don't know. Ghislaine Maxwell. And they said that he said he has the power to do it. Yep. And a lot of people are thinking that he may do this.
Mm-hmm. You're right. And, you know, it's giving, I know things that you don't want me to say unless I'm protected, which is creepy and calculated.
Yeah, man. Very creepy stuff. This dude is just on some freaky stuff, man. I don't know, man. He's talking about pardoning a lady. He's just talking about a lot of crazy stuff. So let's go ahead and switch the topic up, man, for a minute. We had Kevin O'Leary on CNN talking about tariffs. Let's run this video and watch him get schooled, because I don't understand what's going on with Mr. Wonderful Kevin O'Leary and his backing of Trump. But let's play that. Tariffs. Yeah, it's up.
Get it done fast, reshape the global order, and Kevin says the stock market thinks these tariffs are going to work, but no, the stock market doesn't believe Trump. When he announced the Liberation Day tariffs,
it's an all-time high
the
today.
stock market immediately dropped when he announced Liberation Day
Where
tariffs.
are we today?
After he vacillated, people don't believe him.
All-time
Countries
high
don't
in
believe
all-time
him
history.
because nobody believes
Today,
that he's being
all-time
serious.
high.
I think you guys are saying the same thing, just by the way.
All-time high.
I mean,
I think
all-time high. His point is that
they're at an all-time high
I
because
know.
nobody
His
believes
point
him,
is that they're at an all-time high because nobody believes Trump.
Every index.
Because he keeps moving the goalposts.
If tariffs worked, Trump wouldn't have to gaslight the American people about who paid the tariff in the first place, and you wouldn't have to pivot to the stock market every single time we try to bring up the on-the-ground effects, the unpredictability that tariffs create. Think about the long-term effects for my generation. Can you sit here and look me in the eye and say that tariffs are not inflationary?
Are you kidding? Right now, everything's working because the market.
Oh, bring up the market one more time. Pivot right back.
Kevin,
the market is the American economy.
It was a super simple question.
Which
are
is
tariffs inflationary or not?
Not yet. There haven't been.
I know, but are they inflationary?
Not yet. They haven't been. Shows that prices have gone.
Not
Inflation
yet.
rises 2.7% in June. We have seen nothing but inflation since these tariffs have been put in place.
Right.
We have seen nothing but the dollar getting weakened. We have seen nothing but bad as the jobs has started to slow down, hiring as at a pause, and these people talking about the market. The stock markets call you taco, and they don't care about anything you do. They just straight ignoring that dude and just going about their business because they know that this dude always backs off what he puts in place.
Yep.
They talking about they're going to have 90 deals in 90 days. They barely did 9. It's disgraceful. These goddamn tariffs are the dumbest shit ever. It's the dumbest shit ever. The tariffs have been done dumb throughout history. Go watch anything throughout history. And they talk about tariffs. It's always bad. It's never good. The last time tariffs was put in place at a high amount, we went into the Great Depression. They talk about the Smoot-Hawley tariffs and how horrible all these things were. These are things that are known by normal people. But Trump has been talking about tariffs since the fucking 80s. He thinks that's the end all be all, is to put tariffs on something.
Yep.
And it doesn't help our businesses. It doesn't help us. It raises all prices and it hurts us. You should be angry, dog. The fact that you motherfuckers aren't angry is ridiculous. And then here's the angry. What I'm supposed to be happy? Like, this is ridiculous, man. And I get sick of it. The way Trump's tariffs, it doesn't work. Most economists and already saying that it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, he got steamrolled mid-debate. Turns out that being rich doesn't mean that you understand economics.
Not at all.
It just shows how you benefit from broken systems.
Yep. That's all, man. And let's talk about this broken system right now. We got in Missouri. I brought it up. A white nationalist group is expanding to Missouri.
Yep. And now on to our domestic terror. A white nationalist group called the Return to the Land is spreading from Arkansas to Missouri.
Because nothing says patriotism like forming whites-only cults in the Ozarks. The Civil Rights Act. You remember that? They treat it like a fucking fan fiction, like it doesn't fucking exist. They going around talking about we need white spaces, only whites. Like you haven't had that for I don't know how fucking long. So it's disgusting what's going on. We're sitting back and we're going to tell you guys a lot more about this as we find out more about these whites only neighborhoods that they're building on in these whites only towns that's going on, and they're trying to say they don't want any. Yeah, that's called what you guys hate about DEI. Remember, you hate DEI because it's giving people diversity, but you're going to sit around and say, I'm going to build a whole white town. Like, your stands are really weird.
Right.
Really weird. Just say you hate people and you don't like other people that's not white. That's your whole plan. It's pretty fucked
Go
up.
ahead, Red Hippopotamus. You can go on and move out there. We know.
Go ahead, man. Do your thing. Do your thing, man. It's a lot of people like it. A lot of people were loving the actuality of having an all white town. Like, man,
you got a problem with us not wanting to be around the nasty ghetto culture.
You're disgusting, bro. You need help, man. Straight up. So, yes, a lot of people have issues with that, man, and hopefully, they do the right thing, because you're not supposed to build a town and tell everyone that no one else can come there. But you got
a black only college, so
black only colleges came out of necessity because we couldn't go to the whites only colleges. You do understand that, right, Mr. Racist? Black colleges, black restaurants, black hospitals, they all came out of necessity because we couldn't come to the white ones. You ever see the HBCUs are all across the South?
Yep.
They're not in the North because the North didn't have those problems of letting black people go to those schools. Not as much. I'm not going to say that they didn't, but not as big of a problem as the South had. So that's why the HBCUs are all across the South, because their racism of not letting people go to the same water fountains and schools and restaurants was predominantly the way it was.
Y'all are the rudest bunch, chip tooth Tony.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. But anyway, I want to go to this video of the week of the video of the week for ICE. And there's ignorant mess that we have to watch them treating our immigrants and our people who've come to this country. And later we're going to get into how it's hurting the economy. But this guy was outside a grocery store. It's infuriating. ICE agents detained and assaulted a U.S. citizen, ignoring his ID, his social security, and his birth certificate.
You're right. He ended up with a concussion after being slammed to the ground. It's fascism disguised as law enforcement, and ICE still hasn't been held accountable.
ICE is just going around just doing whatever the fuck they want to right now.
Detaining all type of people.
They don't care who the hell it is.
If you look different, if your skin ain't white, you getting detained.
Go ahead and run that video, man, of ICE tackling this guy. There we go.
Today in Ontario, another ICE raid and another U.S. citizen taken into custody.
I'm right here, Angel.
A U.S. citizen, you hear that,
right? Here.
Angel Pena says he was minding his own business when masked federal agents showed up at the Stater Brothers. Customers began to shout at them, telling them to leave, but some went inside the store. Nearby doorbell video shows Pena running away, approaching a passing SUV looking for help, but the agents wound up violently taking him into custody.
Wait, Joey.
They were shoving my head against the ground, elbowed me, and they used forcefully a baton to really pierce my side.
Pena says he tried explaining to the agents that he was an American, but they ignored him.
I know. Just stop for a second.
I told them I was born. I had an ID, I had a social, I had a birth certificate, and none of the officers, the ICE agents that were on scene, they didn't care about none of that.
Only when a supervisor showed up was he released. Earlier this month, a federal judge here in Los Angeles ordered the Trump administration to stop ICE agents from targeting people based on their skin color, accent, or job.
They're using racial profiling.
They just told you what they was doing.
Racial profiling.
And y'all blatant. Still say, nah, that's not what they're doing.
Blatant racial profiling. They're going after people because of their accents, their skin color. This man is an American citizen trying to go to work. They're supposed to be going after the criminals and the worst. They said they were going after the worst. What the fuck happened? This guy's trying to go to work. His boss has to come down and say, man, dude is a fucking citizen. Leave him alone. This is not America, man. This is Nazi Germany right now.
Anything.
I'm sick of the bullshit, man. And we're seeing consequences for this shit. Tourism is already down. We've lost $29 billion in tourist dollars.
Yep.
People don't want to come here. So let's go to Las Vegas and see
how their tourism plummets. In Vegas, they're experiencing what they're calling a tourism drought, thanks to the rising costs and global unrest.
It turns out $18 cocktails and 115-degree heat waves ain't drawing the crowds like they used to. People aren't coming anymore because Trump is making it fucking illegal.
Yep.
We just seen the Venezuelan basketball team
get denied
to
visa.
Come here to play basketball. The team is trying to play in a tournament in America, and we denied them their visas. They're basketball players doing the right thing. They get denied. Go ahead, run the video from Vegas, man.
I ain't never seen Vegas look like this on a Saturday at 1 in the morning. Where's the people? Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? Like, I can't make this shit up. Holy shit, bro. This is a Saturday at 1 in the... Where are the fucking people? Look, even on the Venetian Bridge over there. Nobody. Holy shit.
Then the MAGA say, oh, we don't want people to come here. Yeah. Okay. When you start losing your jobs.
When you start losing your money.
When you start losing money and you're out on the streets living in tents like the rest of the people you've been making fun of.
Maybe you'll change your mind.
Maybe. This is going to be a problem. America's birth rates the story came out this week. Birth rates are lower
than they normally are.
They're going down and down. We're at 1.6. 1.6. Average woman is having 1.6 babies. They're not even having 2 kids. Most people are having just 1 kid. We're not going to replace ourselves.
Yep.
America's economy is going to plunge. Our growth is from people coming here, immigrants coming here. If we don't have that, look out for economic disaster for the future. Economic disaster for the fucking future. We think that, oh, we can just kick all these people out. We're not having babies like we did when we were the boomers. That's rather called the boomers because they had babies out the ass.
57.8 million people are age 65 and older. Those would be your boomers, which represents 17.3% of the U.S. population.
What happens when the boomers are gone?
And they're increasingly going into nursing homes, so they're taking themselves out of the workforce.
Stopping abortion, Mr. Vroman, is not going to fix everything. It's not going to fix everything. Making people have kids is not going to do what you think it's going to do. People can't afford to have kids. And that's a fucking problem. And we're going to blame the immigrants, blame the people who do have kids. We need them, man. For the economy, we need them. We don't have them. We're just going to shrink and shrink and shrink. Population matters when it comes to economies.
What about the women having multiple kids for EBT? Oh my God.
You're so fucking dumb. Dog, you got issues. There's like 800 numbers
Mr.
that
Ruman
you can
wants
call.
to always call me white every weekend.
Every week.
I bet he's the whitest motherfucker there ever was. He whiter than a Scandinavian.
Roman racist as hell.
Right.
Roman racist. It just sounds so good.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to talk about this next thing. Macron and his wife, they sued Candace Owens, man.
Yep, they sure did. French President Emmanuel Macron and his first lady.
Go ahead and switch it.
Brigitte. They're suing Candace Owens in the U.S. for defamation. I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm. Candace Owens has been spreading transphobic lies about Brigitte, false claims that now have international consequences. She calls the suit a PR stunt, but the damage is already done, and it's definitely real. They're sick of this shit, man. Right-wing motherfuckers from America are just on some crazy shit. They just go and say whatever the fuck they want to about people. Like, it's disgusting, man, that this girl, she's a piece of shit, man. And she's talking about this man's wife. It's none of your fucking business what she's doing. It's none of your business what she's saying. It's none of your business if she's trans. It's none of your business. Why the fuck are y'all always in people's fucking bedrooms and people's pants? The right is weird.
Drowning in the scenery. Thank you.
Weird. Yeah, we appreciate you, drone in the scenery. We really appreciate you. Like, I don't get people. How can you be so weird? They always in somebody's bedroom trying to tell them what's going on.
My thing is, why do they care about what somebody else is doing in the privacy of their own home?
I don't know, man. I don't know. If that's what that man wants.
Are you out here making cornholes and putting them out there for everybody to see in your home?
I don't get it. For real, I don't get why these people are so worried about what other people are doing in their bedrooms. They're the weirdest bunch of people, dog. This man can be with whoever he wants to, and the fact that they think they need to say something about her sexuality is ridiculous. She's a pure woman. She hasn't came out and said that she's trans. Why the fuck are you saying this shit?
Because they racist. Just like they call Michelle Obama Big Mike.
Just disgusting, man.
They have nothing better to do with their lives.
Disgusting. Disgusting people.
Big keyboard warriors is what they are.
Mm-hmm.
It's all they are.
I don't get it, man. Yeah, Candace is a special breed, bro.
Definitely a special breed.
It's definitely Kevin. It's a lot of down low maggots, man. They on the lowski roski, man. They hate gay people, but always get caught in the gay clubs. Always get caught in the bathroom with the gay dude.
Always get caught.
Always.
Cross-dressing and dressed like furries.
Man, they are upset. I have to agree with you, sir. They are obsessed with transgender people.
They are.
Why? Why do you care about these people so much? That you think they got a bigger penis than you? Is that what it is? I don't get it, man.
Thank you, Kirkin.
Thank you, Kirkin. We really appreciate you, bro. I don't get it. So we want to talk about this, man. I want to give Mr. Fed Chairman Powell a round of applause.
Definitely. He deserves more.
This man is my hero this week. He looked straight at, nobody does this. He looked straight in Trump's face and said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" The way he looked at that man is the way I look every morning when I wake up and see this dude's face on the TV.
That's
Mr. Powell looked at Trump and said, "What? Let's run the video, man. This is my guy, Mr. Let's run that, man. Because that dude did the Lord's work this week."
Dude said they're obsessed with transgenders because they don't want them in the kids' bathrooms.
Well, there we go.
So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot.
He's like,
so the 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, I haven't heard that from anybody.
I haven't heard it.
It just came out.
Our notes had it about 3.1 as well.
3.1,
3.2. This came from us.
Yes. I don't know who does that.
Are you including the Martin renovation? You just added
our entire capital.
Yeah, you just added in a third building is what that is. That's a third building.
Well, no, but it's a building that's being built.
No,
It was built 5 years ago. We finished Martin 5 years ago.
It's part of the overall.
No. But
It's not new.
So we're
Trump tried to keep going with the lie, bro. Like, no, that's not how it works, bro. Tim Scott, he just agrees. He doesn't have a brain. But this man's Powell, I want to give him another round of applause.
Kelvin Lee, I agree. Trump not good with math. If he was, he wouldn't have all these failed businesses.
Bro, it's bad, dog. The way that man face looked at him like, man, what are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about, Trump. And then he hands him the paper. You're right. I don't think he can read. He looks at the dude like, man,
he just looked at it and folded it right up.
He's like, man, nah, you're fucking lying. You're wrong, bro. That's a third building. You don't know what you're talking about. I mean, dog, this building has been built. They're updating the Fed buildings. It's being done not by tax money, but Fed money. And I guess Trump wanted to come in and take a look, or I think the plan was what they're trying to do is they're trying to blame the Chairman Powell for the misuse of the money that is being used to build these buildings or to remake these buildings.
Right. Trump
so they're trying to make him look bad. And Powell's like, man, y'all not going to try to make me look bad. I'm not hearing it. But this is the thing. They're trying to get Powell on some type of budget crisis or cheating on the budget so they can get him out for a reason to fire him.
Yep.
They're trying to find a reason to fire the dude. He's already on it. Nah, man. Hell nah. Y'all ain't doing this shit.
But none of y'all held Biden to this standard.
Man, Biden was quiet. You didn't hear from that dude every goddamn day. All this craziness that's going on. Sorry. The Fed chair, Jerome Powell. It's crazy. His name is Jerome. Jerome's in the house. But Jerome's in the house. And what he say, man, he's openly fact-checking this bum. Trump's economic lies while they are happening.
Man, and it's wild when central bankers have stepped in and become the truth police.
Man, these the people that have to do it, man. So this last video, go ahead and run it.
Gerrymandering.
We talking about the gerrymandering.
Not remember you kindly for what you have done. They will not. As a matter of fact, history might not remember you at all because of what you have done. You need to have shame. History will not remember you for what you have done. It is a shame. It is horrific for what you have.
Wow. Wait, they just tackled.
It is horrific for what you have done. You should all be ashamed.
I don't understand when it came okay to tackle people during these town halls.
Right.
I remember through all the years, people were able to talk and say whatever they want to, and people just said what they needed and they left. Why are people being tackled and beat up and old ladies and thrown out because they don't like what the fuck they saying in the town halls? This is bullshit, man. And I'm really getting sick of it. Anybody we've seen how many videos of this shit. This isn't America. This isn't what we grew up for. People are supposed to be able to say what they want. I just don't understand this. Why are people being thrown out? Texas is illegally trying to gerrymander right now to try to get more seats before the 2026 election. And we talked about it last week.
He didn't tackle him. He went down on his own.
Even though
I don't know what video you was just watching.
Man, he did tackle him. He's on top of him. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. People see what they wanted. Oh, he fell on purpose. Get the fuck out of here. They tackled that man, and that was bullshit. There was no reason to do all that. The Democratic candidate Isaiah Martin was dragged out of the Texas Capitol for protesting the GOP bullshit gerrymandering that they're trying to do.
Yep, and arrested for speaking in the truth in the people's house. That's authoritarianism.
It is. It is.
They just censored that man's speech. Took him down,
man.
But that's it for this week's chaotic journey through disinformation, authoritarianism, and everything in between.
the corruption may be loud, but truth has a megaphone too.
Yep.
And we're just getting started, man.
Yep.
We're going to get louder and louder to scream against this bullshit that's going on.
And coming up next, we got Habari Sports, where the court is hot, the takes are hotter, and LeBron might just be coaching Team USA from the bench.
Whatever. But let's take a quick break and just run a quick commercial, and we'll be right back. Make sure to subscribe, hit that follow button, and we're going to be right back with sports and comics before we can get up out of here. No, just...
Hey y'all, it's Mama Soul's Fish and Chicken, Habari Entertainment sponsor. Let's go get it.
Man, this Mama Soul's Fish and Chicken. I ain't never had a piece of fish that tastes so good. I'm not a shrimp person, but they fry shrimps. It's so good. It's so good. The dressing and the greens and the cornbread.
Habari Sports.
I'm going to talk a little bit about the All-Star game that went down with the WNBA. The WNBA players came out with T-shirts saying, "Pay us what you owe us." I understand their frustration with their pay. They only get 9% of the revenue that comes out of the WNBA. And, you know, we have seen an uptick of views. We have seen an uptick when it comes to the amount of people that are in the seats. They're putting butts in the seats. And we think that they do have a future of getting more money and being able to get a higher percentage of the revenue. Now, it's been a big fight, and a lot of people are against them getting more money. And a lot of people are talking about how they haven't made any money. But with the ratings going up and with the new TV deal being inevitable, I see the WNBA figuring out a way to pay the girls more. Now, the W is not paying the players the percentage that the NBA. The NBA players get 49 to 51%. You got WM, it's WN. They get 49 to 51% of the revenue when it comes to the NBA's profits. Now, the girls want to get more. I understand that. I mean, we got these girls making $80,000, $90,000. I mean, that's pretty crazy. You know what I mean? But you're only going to get out what your fans are putting in. And finally, these last couple years, they have been getting a lot more people to watch, and a lot more people are coming to the game. So I think this next deal, this next TV deal, and the negotiations for the deal is going to be a big deal. And the women better get ready. They better get prepared. If they want this and they want more money, they're going to have to do what they can to stay on the same accord, the same page, and go in there with a plan for they can get more money.
Right.
Now, I hope the best for them. But people don't care about your situations. That's why a lot of people are just anti the whole T-shirts and everything, is because people don't care. They want you to, if you want something, you got to go get it. You have to what's your plan to make it happen?
Right.
Because you're not going to be able to just cry and get more money. You got to show us something. And I think they will, man. And I think they will get more money. And I hope this is something that goes away, because I'm really sick of talking about the amount of money that these ladies are being paid. And we talk about them all online all the time, man. All the time. They're getting their names are out there. Everybody know who Clayton Clark and Angel Reese is. They're the number 1 and number 2 players in the league right now when it comes to popularity. And I think Reese has more followers than all of them. So it's hey, It's a big deal. Their message, it transcended highlights and dunks. And at this year All-Star game, they let them know. And even without Caitlyn, the ratings were the best that they have been ever, even without Caitlyn. Now we know that with her, the ratings would have been a little higher, but even without her, the ratings are better than what they were. So you got to give them a little bit, man. They, wearing the black shirts, wearing the bold matches, pay us what you owe us was, it was a big deal. The WNBA, Brandy. But those aren't just teas. They're battering flags, fluttering over the league's pay equity fights. The fans chatted, paid them. Then the Fisa Collier was handed the MVP trophy. It was a protest and a performance intersecting on national TV. It's a whole fight behind the shirts, man. The CBA was signed in January of 2020, includes modest salary growth minimums of $57K to $68K. That's disgusting. For rookies and maximums, up to $215 for veterans. Only $215,000. Now, I understand that this is a deal that they negotiated, but I'm hoping that they can do something more with what they are getting these last couple years. Yes, the WNBA does lose a lot of money, but I don't think that that's what they base the salaries on.
Right.
I think that it's the TV deals, because if you go and look at the TV deals for the NBA, that those deals is what they end up paying the players with.
Right.
So as long as they can get a good TV deal, that will help on the amount of money that they're losing, and it also will help to get these girls more pay. So it's crazy when you look at the amount of money they're making. The $200K is the top, but only the players, like I said, they only receive 9 to 10% of league revenue versus NBA's 49 to 51%. The present CBA for the WNBA expires in October of this year, and the union leaders warn a lockout could follow if negotiations don't yield substantial gains. So the girls, they're gonna probably have to go ahead and do the lockout and walk out.
Yep.
If they can't get the money that they want.
I agree, Kevin. They can't deny that the WNBA's popularity has grown.
It definitely has.
It has.
It has grown, and no one can deny that. But why now though? The league is booming. Viewership has surged up 23%. Ticket sales are up 26%. And attendance all over the league is up 13% during this year. Driven largely by stars like Clark, Angel Reese, Brianna Stewart. These girls are doing their thing. 2024, the games averaged 1.9 million viewers, with 22 games over 1 million viewers each across ESPN platforms, and viewership record for the league.
Yep.
Caitlin Clark alone is credited with generating more than 25% of league revenue, and the Indiana Fever value surged to around $370 million. That's amazing. And that's good for them. And those are the things that's going to bring more money to them. Yeah, because of Caitlin, she's definitely doing some things. Now, the upcoming checks, man, coming in 2026, the WNBA will join an 11-year, $2.2 billion media rights deal with Disney, ESPN, ABC, Amazon, Prime Video, and NBC Universal, worth about $200 million a year. Nielsen now has a direct measurement deal with the WNBA, the first women's sports league Nielsen has taken on at this level, boosting legitimacy and data visibility.
Yep.
Ion TV extended its Friday night spotlight deal worth $13 million per year with a 133% viewership jump. 133% viewership jump, reaching over 23 million households. That's great for them. Local deals like the New York Liberty's Fox 5 partnership show the growing appetite for WNBA coverage beyond national platforms. These girls are doing it, man.
They are.
And they deserve pay, because even without Caitlin Clark's boost in revenue and eyes, the league is still growing. So will Reese and Clark be Magic and Bird? I hope so. I hope that this is what they become. I know a lot of hate is driving this, but hate can drive dollars.
It sure can.
It can drive dollars. So, I mean, it has been losing money, but it's doing better the last couple years.
Than it has.
Revenue has been growing, Mr. Red Hippopotamus. it's been growing. And I just told you all the numbers of the growth. These TV deals that are coming should help them. That's a $200 billion deal. They should be fine. So we're here. I don't know if the shirts move the goalposts or if it makes fans care more about their plight, but I'll give them a round of applause for trying. I don't know if this is the right way to go, but as long as these girls have a plan and they're ready to go to the negotiating table, I hope the best for them. So lastly, we're going to talk about some comic books. We're about to go see the Fantastic Four. We hope it's great. We heard great things about it. I think that they have what they give it, an 80?
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes is giving it an 83, and 83%. The people is a 93 from the people.
That's good, man. So it should be okay, man. It should be a good movie, man, and we're gonna go check it out. We'll tell you guys next week what we think about it. But we definitely pumped about the movie and been waiting for it. First Steps just hit theaters on Friday, July 25th, and this Saturday we're headed to see it today. We're both stoked about it after those rocky past adaptation. This feels like a fresh slate for Marvel's first family, and critics seem to agree. So, like I said, Rotten Tomatoes had it at 86%, 86 to 89% on Rotten Tomatoes, based on 130 to 291 reviews. Depending on the outlet, it's now the highest rated Fantastic Four movie ever. And it's already beat Superman on the first night. It beat Superman in the theaters on the numbers. So I'm hoping that this has a rock solid outcome for them. And we're going to go check it out, man, and see how I do it. So we appreciate everyone staying here and watching and checking out the show, and everyone who sent us couple of dollars to help out the show to get better. We really appreciate it. If you love the show, please subscribe, man. We're always talking about the news. We're always talking about what's going on, and we're just giving you our opinion and our view from a couple of normal people that's living life and trying to survive through these different policies and different things that's put in place to make us want to come online and tell you how horrible it is to be an American today. We all have a lot of positive things, but man, we're going to keep talking about it, and we're going to make sure that we get the word out. And we want to thank Aiden for coming through and engineering. Thank you, Aisha. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, man. We appreciate what we got. Kevin, who was that? Go back to chat for me. We appreciate, Kevin Keys. We appreciate you, bro. You've been talking a lot and commenting a lot. We really appreciate you. The Red Hippopotamus, even though you started with a whole bunch of racist shit, we appreciate you too. And anybody else, man, even the racists. We appreciate you guys commenting, and the MAGAs, we appreciate you coming in. And we like this discussion. We want to discuss what's going on. The only way we can get to a consensus is if we talk to each other and have these tough conversations about how we feel and how we think it should be for everyone as an American. So we appreciate you guys. Subscribe.
Hit that like button and turn on that notification.
We see you next week.
Holla, holla.
Peace.
Thanks for watching another episode of Habari Live.